Good afternoon, friends. It's Barbara, or Doll, day 19 of my 90-day video challenge. And I'm sitting here comfortably this afternoon with my cup of coffee. And I'm getting ready to cast on my second mitten. These are the final mitts of my Christmas knitting, so once I'm done the second mitten, I will be ready. It's Fabulous Friday, it's Fiber Friday, and until the mittens are done, there's no other fiber work to do. So I'm going to pause the video and see if I can't get working on this mitt and have you join along with me. So I have to cast on 40 stitches. So. There we have it. So I have 40 stitches on my needle. I'm hoping, so now to transfer it to the 3 needles. I put it on 4, but I don't have 4 of this size. This is a size 6 US 4mm bamboo. I absolutely love these. They're smooth. There's no snags in them. So I do 12 and 12, and then the rest are on the final needle. And actually, I find doing this way takes a bit less time. I'm just going to turn down my music a bit here. It takes a bit less time for me than putting them on the needles as I cast them on, I get them all twisted. So I'm just going to do a quick count here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's something wrong. 24. I have 41 stitches, so I'm going to take that last stitch off because I don't like that. And then very carefully bring them around. Now, I do a kind of a different type of technique in joining them. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing here or not. So I'm going to slip that first stitch. I'll slip the first stitch I cast on onto that needle, and then I will take the last stitch I cast on I cast on really tight and put it over the stitch but on the first needle. So that I find that that makes it so that there's less of a hole when I get all the way around. And because my tail's too long, I'm going to trim it because I don't like a really long tail when I'm working on things. I leave enough here. So I can tuck it in afterwards. So now what I'm doing is a knit 2, purl 2 all the way around. For some things like this, when I'm switching between purling and knitting, I'm a thrower. If I'm doing all purl or all knit, I can switch to a Norwegian style of knitting. So I think basically I might be considered a combination knitter. I was raised on the British style of throwing, and I had never heard of continental or Norwegian or any other kind of knitting, because I know there's a few others as well, until the last couple of years with YouTube. And I'm going, what are they doing? So I taught myself, and I may have a different technique than others, but when you find a technique that works, then that's what you use, right? Whatever you're most comfortable with and whatever the muscle memory of your hands is, it works really well. On a slightly different topic, I'm kind of surprised that I've done now doing my 19th video, so 19 days in a row, I've been able to upload and share videos with you. 90 seems still like it's a long, long ways off, but I have a plan. So if we just sit and watch me knit, we could call that slow TV, right? Just knitting and chatting as if you were in the room here with me. So do you have any last minute Christmas projects that you're working on, or gift giving projects that you're knitting or spinning? I really do want to finish this knit this weekend so that I'm not holding on next week to rushing to get something else done for the holidays. You know what that's like, right? The gifts have basically been bought. I have to schedule some time to do some wrapping, but there's not a lot. And around I go. I'm going to check my pattern, but I believe it's 24 rows of this ribbing. And I do have a counter in my knit companion that I will connect with here when I close out the video. If you're curious about the music in the background, it's a peaceful instrumental Christmas program on YouTube. So I'm just running that in the background. I could sing, but I'm not sure you want to hear me sing right now. And I'm sounding a little coarse, so I'm not too sure what that's about either. Well, we could sit here for a long time while you watch me knit, and how boring is that? So let me just change the camera here for a moment. There. So my camera slipped out of the tripod, which is my phone, so things just don't always go the way you want them to. So happy Friday. We're getting closer to the big celebration. Actually, next week is our wedding anniversary, and Christmas Eve. So lots of activity, lots of work for me still to do with around church items. Lots of work for me to do. Let me just see if I can grab these. These are the days I have yet to spin. Oh my goodness, I've got a whole bunch of them. Plus today's, which I haven't pulled off the line yet. So I've got quite a bit of spinning to do. And I have this one, the red, on my smaller Ashford spindle. So eventually my spinning will all get caught up to my advent calendar, but not till my mitten's done. So when you've got a task and a target or a goal, you want to kind of stick with it. But happy Friday. I hope you have a fantastic day. And may the wind be always at your back. And may peace abide always. God bless. Till next time. Barb signing off.